Do you want to become successful in the job or the career that you have right now? Now, this episode is simply just for you. Watch this video and be inspired to excel and succeed. Hi everyone and welcome to Let's Talk About Career Success and welcome to my channels. Now you're either watching Jamey Iris Talk TV or you might also be watching Jamey Iris Empowers, the training and career channel for you. Today, we will continue our interview with our special guest and that is no other than Captain Dexter Capoy. Yesterday, he shared to us how, from a deck cadet and an ordinary sea man, he was able to climb up the ladder of success as a seafarer and became an award-winning captain. For today, our Part 2 interview with Captain Dexter Capoy, we will try to also take a look at his life before becoming a seafarer. Today, on our Part 2 interview with our special guest, Captain Dexter Capoy, we will now know what other challenges in life did he overcome before becoming a seafarer. And if you are experiencing any challenges, difficulties in life as you are completing your course as a seafarer, or maybe you're already a seafarer and it seems like it's so hard to be in that position where you are right now, and you're asking yourself, is there really a chance for me to grow in this career? So let us find out from our special guest today how from a beverage delivery boy he became a successful seafarer captain. So let's watch this video and be inspired. Captain, just like what you've said, of course, it's very important. He did mention a while ago, before I asked the last question, that, you know, from his position as a deck cadet, and then he became, like, from all the positions, he was able to actually get into those positions. I believe that was also very helpful, Captain, right? Because at least now, when you are in that leadership position, at least you understand. I believe that's why you have the heart. What I can see is, did it help a lot, Captain, that you can understand, you know, all your team members' role? That's why it's easy for you to, you know, also lead them very well.
Yes, correct, Coach Jamie. Actually, it really helps because, you know, when you reach the highest position, you must understand the kind of job that from all of your crew. So for me, that was my good foundation. So
Yes.
that I was able to starting from the lowest rank and passing all the positions.
Yes, and I think I love what you've said, and I really can see and can tell with what you have mentioned. That's why it's a good start, and you can easily relate to them, because a good leader doesn't only, you know, command people to do something, but at the same time understands very well, you know, what they are doing. So, I think that makes a difference. I remember myself when I became a leader too, before, like in the restaurant. So I was a service crew before I became a manager. So it was easy also, just like what you said, in different positions.
Yeah, that was also inspiring story, Coach.
Yes, yes. I think I've shared that to all of you too before. So that I think that makes us like a better leader that we can be,
Yes.
because we understood what we are going through. and we can lead them better because of that. So, what challenges are there to overcome as a seafarer, Captain Dexter? What are the top three things you love being a seafarer?
First and foremost is the good thing about to be a seafarer is you can travel the world for free. That's the
Mm-hmm.
first thing. And the second one is having a good salary, which you can provide your family a good life, and able to work with different nationalities.
And that is quite great. So again, sacrifices are worth it, everyone. Because again, just like what Captain had, Dexter had mentioned, there are benefits and there are also rewards. But at the same time, behind of all those like monetary or benefits that you can get, of course, we have to exert and work hard as a seafarer. But all the hard work, just like what he had mentioned, it will pay off. So everyone, so again, for our students and for those who just graduated and you're trying to find a job, so looking forward, again, whatever position that you will be starting with, have courage. You know, there are rooms for you to actually grow and move up the ladder. And if you are a seafarer already, and maybe you're wondering, is there a hope? Like Captain, some
Yeah,
people you
yeah.
will hear that, is there a hope for me or will I be stuck in this position? So I hope hearing Captain Dexter actually inspired you. Now, there's like another aspect of his life that really inspired me. Now, before actually becoming a seafarer, in his life, there are also other challenges that Captain Dexter had actually have to face, and it was similar also from our life. But I'll give the focus, of course, to Captain Dexter. Life was not as easy as when you started, before you even had the chance to study being a seafarer. Am I right, Captain
Yes,
Dexter? Could you
yes,
tell
yes.
us so that at least they will also have that inspiration, that part of your life before becoming an actual seafarer, so that at least they can also hope?
Okay. I came from a poor family. My father was only a carpenter, and my mother was a plain housewife. So we struggled financially. After high school, I stopped for 2 years before proceeding to college because my parents could not afford to send me. Because so that time was my brother was also in college. So I need to wait for 2 years for my brother to graduate. Then the probability of sending me to college is still 50-50. Then during those 2 years, so I ended up being a driver for a three-wheeled bikes to deliver San Miguel products. You know, yung sikat-sikat coach
Ah,
na yung
mm-mm.
nasa gitna yung kwan, yung
Gulong.
yung gulong. So I worked that as for a year and a half, delivering soft drinks,
Uh-huh.
beer, yeah, to the small stores and to the highways. So that was my first job for more than 1 year. Then also I took a part-time job on a shipbuilding, a small shipbuilding company here in Cebu. So doing chipping, painting. I do even what you call this, doing a part-time job, uh, sometimes on assistant to the carpenter, to the mason. So I did all of this. No? So the good thing is all of these hardships that I encountered was really motivates me to become a successful seafarer.
Yes,
So
indeed.
mm,
Mm-hmm.
actually, after 2 years, so my brother was able to graduate. Then uh, my sister and my brothers is helped me to send to college, and I was so happy because I cried before. I really cried when they told me that they could not send me to college because my parents could not afford. And
Were
the
you the
only hope,
youngest? Were you
yeah,
the?
I'm the youngest. Yeah.
Mhm.
So we are eight in the family. I am the youngest. So I cried before. I cried because my high school classmates already going to college and
Mhm.
I was left. So I cried a lot because I want to go to college, but my parents could not afford. So the only hope is through my sister and my brother. So after my elder brother graduated after 2 years, so it's a shining glory for me because finally I have a light to go to college.
Thank you so much for sharing that very inspiring story. So, everyone, so if you're having difficulty like Captain Dexter, before he even became a seafarer, those were a lot of challenges, Captain. Those were a lot, right? And do you see that?
Actually, I thought
Mhm.
of a part-time job.
Oh, what part time job?
I even became a security guard.
Oh, really? How long was that?
Actually, it was short, but it was really a nice experience because
Exactly.
all the hardship was really paid off.
And I think so, Captain, as you were actually sharing that, I'm thinking all those position has a link to the positions on board. It was just
Yeah,
simply
yeah,
on land. Am
exactly.
I correct?
Yes,
Painting, but
yeah,
right, even
yes,
security. So and those other jobs, it's like it's just like on land, but it seems like some of our deck officers or crew members are also doing that. So I think it helped. What do you think? Because I see it,
yeah,
it seems like it prepared you.
yeah. I think it's what's related. Huh?
Yes, it seems like
I
it.
think that the God really want me to experience this kind of
Mm,
moment in order me to prepare my future to become a seafarer.
yes. So everyone, so again, if you're in that stage, I can really relate to Captain Dexter. You'll hear my story in another episode. But then again, just like what you had mentioned, I think all things really work together for good because even if during that time he didn't know that he'll become a captain. He didn't know that
Yes,
he will become a seafarer,
exactly.
but I think what you just did is you did your best. And you simply just, in spite the situation seems negative, like he even felt, the let's just say you really wanted to study, but it just so happened because of the financial situation, it was so hard. Kaya kailangan maghintay. Sometimes
Yes,
sacrifices, lalo na if you're the bunso or the youngest. So with all the financial difficulties that your family is experiencing during that time, and everyone, for the viewers, if you're a student and at this point in time, because of the pandemic crisis, maybe your parents had lost their opportunities to earn and they're not able to send you to college, just do your best to help out your parents and don't lose hope. Captain Dexter did not lose hope. See where it
yes.
brought him, right? And all the jobs that he actually had as a part-time until security guard. See, that really, it's like, pieces of the puzzle,
It's
Captain, right?
it's
And
like a
then
training ground.
yes, it was like a life-changing training ground. So when you
Yeah,
are on board, it was not as difficult anymore, like right, Captain? It's
yeah.
still challenging, but I think that helped prepare
That
you.
helps a lot.
That helps a lot. Yes.
Yes. When
So,
you
mhm,
encountered like the when you encounter the situation like this,
mhm,
when you going for a job that you may face like some difficulties, it's very easy because you
mhm.
already you already went so many sacrifices before.
Yes. So on that note, so sacrifices, everyone. So in overcoming challenges, sometimes sacrifices had to be made. So I think that's one great learning that we are gaining from Captain Dex. And then, Captain Dexter, on top of that, as we are about to wrap up our interview for today, and I'm really, 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 very happy because we learned and we're learning a lot from you. I would love to grab this opportunity already to ask you for tips for our viewers. So first and foremost is for those who are already a seafarer. We know we have a lot. So whether, again, our fellow Filipinos, Kabayans, or even other nationalities, because you are leading seafarers from other nationalities. If there are some who are dreaming to become a captain, what are the 5 tips that you can give them?
Yeah, I have a very good 5 tips
Uh-huh.
for those aspiring to become a captain.
Mm-hmm.
First is love your job, and a job will always find you. Second one is you have to work with passion and determination. And then the third one is master your present position and study for the next position. The fourth one is you have to focus on your goals. And the last one is always connect with God.
Wow, those are really great. I mean, a really great tips for anyone who would like to, if it might not be captain immediately, but eventually, if you want to become a captain, that's very important. And on that note, one thing I've noticed with Captain Dector, I've known him for more than a year now. He is the type of person who keeps on improving, who loves to learn, and at the same time, he's simply so humble and down to earth, even if he achieved quite a lot. How important is it, Captain Dexter, to for any seafarer to keep on learning?
Yes, learning is very important for us to continue growing. For me, I'm always open to learning, especially that I have so many plans in life that really needs to pick up. So my suggestion to aspiring seafarers is never stop learning, because you will gain so much learning if you are really open to learn. And then from that learning, you will grow as a person.
Yes, indeed. So again, keep learning, everyone, just like what Captain Dexter had actually mentioned. And if there's one thing, actually, we met in one of my training sessions. So it really makes me inspired and also admire Captain Dexter, because in one of my communication excellence classes, so he wants to further enhance his skills, because he actually is leading a global team. So I definitely was very happy to have him in my public speaking class. So he makes me
Thank
very
you, Coach.
proud, actually. And of course,
Actually, I just want to
uh-huh.
share the audience. No, I
Mhm.
am before I was a very shy person, so I'm so happy that because of my eagerness to learn, and also I met up with Coach Jimmy, so I learned to overcome my shyness. Thank you, Coach.
You are most welcome, Captain Dexter. I simply, because he has that potential, he has that drive, and, he really wants to become better. So I'm really proud of him. I saw how he already had that great skill, just like what I've told you before, Captain. But I see with your willingness to learn, he even increased his skill and knowledge. So great job. So it's no wonder that your company is noticing that, and you're an inspiration to your crew members. And then, Captain, of course, we also have a lot of hospitality students who are actually watching us, and there are also a lot of cadets who are watching our show as well. What message would you like to share to them, especially if they are either new seafarers or like, for example, aspiring to become one, so that they can become successful?
Okay. So for the aspiring seafarers, like for example, for the cadets, um, now that you are starting your journey to become a seafarer, first and foremost is you have to gain knowledge and skills. This is very important, because if you have lack of knowledge and skills, you will face a difficulty in your job. As I mentioned a while ago, you have to work with passion and determination. Then once you master your present position, you have to study the next position. Just focus on your goals. And one thing I want to teach these aspiring seafarers is you must learn how to respect your officers and colleagues. And one thing is you have to know how to socialize on board and gain good relationships, because on board the ship, this is very important, because no man is an island. You have to maintain good relationship with all crew so that everyone will also love you. And number 7 is you have to maintain good health, whether it is on board or ashore, because health is our wealth. So if you don't pass the medical examination,
Yes.
you cannot work. And last is you have to work safe always. Avoid injuries or any accidents. You have to come home with full. We don't have no any injuries. That's a very important.
Yes, we are not Superman or Superwoman. Am I
Yes.
correct,
Yes.
Captain Dexter? Because I remember that. So when they say, Captain, right, wear the PPE, especially if you will go to that, the very dangerous areas of that has potent like chemicals, then you have to wear that PPE.
Yes. Or, wear all prescribed PPE according to your
Yes.
job.
Now, I have an additional question, Captain. Could you give, like, for example, those who are applying already? So now they are applying for a seafarer position. So what are the interview tips that you could actually give them so that at least they could pass, the basic seafarer question and answer? And what are the tips? And then what are the common questions that you think that some are not doing very well, that they
Okay.
could improve on?
Yeah, I will give you a good tips. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Actually, most of all manning agencies right now, first and foremost, they will give you a CES exam, computer exam. So one thing I can share is so many seafarers applying for their position in manning agency was not able to pass the exam. So this computer exam is to test your knowledge on STCW and knowledge your testing your knowledge on your skills. But this can be loaded. You have to search in the internet. SIS 6.0, 6.08, and they have all the answers. So now it will be very easy for you.
Okay. Get those tips, everyone, no? So that at least you'll be able to definitely pass that.
Yes. Because if you pass this exam, automatically the next step will be an interview. So interview is more like on your present position, and if you are the cadet, what have you learned from your school? It's very simple. The first thing you have to do is to pass the computer exam. That's the best thing.
So that's a very great tip. So maybe you're wondering, why on earth am I not passing the interview?
Yeah.
Maybe you are not passing the basic, which Captain actually had mentioned. Because again, maybe you're taking for granted and thinking only job on the ship is important. But again, the computer skills are also very important. And then
Yes.
once they
And also, I like to add, Coach Jamey,
yes, sure.
because of technology right now. Now, many companies hiring in through Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
So they keep on posting through Facebook. So you can join so many groups in Facebook, like urgent applyan in Calao. There are so many for seafarers. There are manning agencies posted there, urgent, like hiring the cadet, hiring the other positions to master to the highest level. So actually, I got my job here in my new company through
Uh-huh.
Facebook. So
See?
yeah, so you have to know how to maximize your um, uh,
Social media.
yeah, social media.
Correct. So again, everyone, just like what Captain Dexter had mentioned, so again, in the social media, you could definitely find possible job as a seafarer. Just make sure that again, the companies are legit, and at the same time, they will definitely be guiding you through on what are the processes. And once you get the job, last few tips. What are the don'ts? So a lot were already mentioned by Captain Dexter. What are the do's? What are the don'ts, Captain? That they should
Uh,
avoid, or else they will be terminated. As frank and direct as that, because we want them to maintain their job and not be terminated on board. What are like maybe three actions that they should avoid because they can get terminated because of that?
um, there are three those, no? So
Mm-mm.
actually, when you sign a contract, it was already stated there. Um, I will mention only three
Yes,
very
Captain.
important don'ts. No? So
Mm-mm.
when you get the job, make sure that you will not violate the company regulations. Like for example, um, drug and alcohol policy. This is very
Mm-mm.
important. The captain or the company can send you home immediately when you are violating the company drug and alcohol policy. And also, drugs right now is very prevalent. No? So before I signed up last year, there were many cases of drug incidents that involves the crew. So don't ruin your career because you are tempted to do this kind of illegal activities. You're tempted to have big money, but you will ruin your future and think about your family. And also, the third one is um, don't do any what you call this trouble on board because when you do trouble on board, the captain or the company can send you home.
So again, thank you so much, Captain. That is really very important, everyone. So again, you had like it's very challenging to get in, right? To apply
Yes.
for a position. So once you're there, so appreciate it and avoid those three things that was mentioned, or behaviors that were mentioned by Captain Dexter, because again, it's common for all the ship. It's the same with other cruise line industry. So whether it's again whatever type of vessel it might be, as long as you're a seafarer, you have to take note of all those. So with that, everyone, looking forward that you were able to learn a lot from our guest today. That's Captain Dexter Capoy. And Captain Dexter, for whatever message that you would like to say and share to our guest, I'll give you the floor.
Okay. First and foremost, I would like to thank you, Coach Jamie, for inviting me here on your show. It's a big privilege. And for all of seafarers or any OFW watching right now, thank you for your time. And I have a good news for you. So I will be creating a Facebook community for seafarers and all OFW. This will be called for better life. For better life. So on this community, I will share secrets how to become a successful captain and some tips how to pass exam on manning agencies like computer exam and others. And I will also share how to find the right investment, how to grow your money or let your money work for you. And I will give you some tips how to become financially free. And also, because I am uh, I work also part time as a real estate. in real estate. So I will help you find your dream home and investment. Then another thing is on this Facebook group, I will share how to plan your future and retire early. And one more thing, I will give you some tips how to become an ideal father or parent, and many more.
See everyone, great bonuses from Captain Dexter. Yes, that is another, like a see, he doesn't stop growing. He doesn't really stop, grabbing the opportunities that he could actually help a lot of people. So please subscribe. And Captain Dexter, please just share to me the page later on. That's Better Life, right? So please, so that at least I could share it also to them so that they could subscribe to you. So grab that opportunity, everyone, huh? And once again, everyone, so I just simply want to say, Captain Dexter, thank you so much for this time that you had given to us, for sharing your success story on how you had become a seafarer and then became a captain. So if Captain Dexter was able to do that, it was not easy. It was really challenging, but he was able to do that. We believe, Captain Dexter and I believe, that you could also do that. Whether as a seafarer or whatever job that you have as an OFW or maybe in the Philippines, right? So you can still become successful. And if you want to know more about what he had shared, to become a seafarer, to become a captain, if you want like investments, so and be a great father, so definitely visit Captain Dexter Capoy's page. So that's Better Life, and I'll post it also on our page, so that, or in our community. So please take a look at our community page so that at least you can see Captain Dexter Capoy's page as well. So with that, everyone, this is Jamey Iris simply saying thank you so much for tuning in for our special episode for today. Let's talk career success, and always remember this, just like what I've told you, saan man dako tayo ng mundo, taas noo, tayo po'y mga Filipino. So with that, maraming salamat po and mabuhay ang lahat, lalo ng mga seafarers. Maraming salamat, Captain Dexter.
Thank you, Coach, and thank you so much, everyone. God bless and keep safe.
Yes, keep safe, and may God bless you too, Captain Dexter, for your next voyage. I believe you will be a blessing again to your crew members as well as to your company.
Thank you so much, Coach, and more power to Let's Talk TV.
Yes, thank you so much for that. Looking forward, and we'll invite you again, and we'll discuss about the other aspect, like the financial opportunities that you just had mentioned. So once he comes back, because he's about to sail once again, so anytime this coming days. So once Captain Dexter is back, I'll invite him again to our Talk TV.
Anytime, Coach.
Thank you so much, Captain Dexter. So with that, everyone, see you and God bless you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. If you find this video informative and very helpful, please click like, and I'm inviting you to subscribe to 2 of my YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is Jamey Iris Talk TV, where we provide you different updates and inspiring videos about travel and other life-changing video vlogs. And at the same time, to my second YouTube channel, and that is Jamey Iris Empowers, the training and career channel for you, that aims to help you to grow and develop in your career and get a great job as you search for a job that definitely will give you fulfillment and success. So with that, everyone, I'm your talk show host. My name is Jamey Iris, and I'll see you in my next video. Wishing you success and more blessing. See you, everyone.